Are you tingling as much as I am, my friend? Oh yeah, riding season is about to begin. So welcome back to Road Reality. I'm John. That's my 24 Road Glide. For the first time in 7 weeks, we get to ride the Road Glide together today. It's gonna be super exciting. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but we're gonna wing it, as always. We got a lot to talk about. First, we gotta play Will She Start? So we turn the bike on, make sure we're in neutral. We're in neutral. Oh yeah. And then we give her the old push button. And she's running. Let's go, baby. Let me get this truck out of the way and let's hit the road. And you know what time it is? It's time for the jump off. We got to take a look at the 2024 Road Glide. Stock lighting, aftermarket aero, OEM tour pack. People around me wondering what the heck is wrong with this guy. I am just out living my best life, folks. Absolutely. And after stalling it, trying to put it in neutral here at this light, I realized just how important it is to practice your slow speed skills before you get out on faster roads. They say if you've taken a break from motorcycling for any length of time, to practice your skills and get comfortable back on the bike again before doing anything crazy. Well, my friend, I'm riding around in traffic, which I think is crazy, but this is the time I have to ride and record. I got to do both simultaneously, as my friends across the pond would say. They also say aluminium, so how right could they really be? I kid. I don't care where anybody's from as long as they ride motorbikes. Oh yeah. And after a scant 5 miles on the bike, I realized that two things. One, there's not much salt left over, and what is dry. So as long as I avoid any wet spots in the road, the bike should stay pretty clean. And number two is, I still love motorcycling, even at 32 miles an hour. Why am I getting text messages? Boo! Nobody needs to contact me. I'm out on my Harley Road Glide, getting ready to drink some coffee. Coffee. A voice for radio and a face to match. Oh, I have missed this the last 7 weeks. You know what else I missed? I missed the mark on those camera videos. I think they were far too serious and some of them were far too long to be interesting to my normal viewers. So here's what I'm gonna do. Just for you, not the guy in the back or that one over there, but you watching. I am going to refer to those videos throughout the entirety of 2026 because I'm gonna be using that Canon quite a bit. All my off-bike stuff I think is going to be recorded, enunciation is important, on the Canon. I might use the Pocket 3 as well. Epoch, that's coffee backwards. Oh man, it feels good to be out on the bike. But I'm going to be using the Pocket 3 a little bit. Hold on. This is the salt that's still left on the road. See, plenty dry. Hopefully you saw that. If not, just trust me. Take my word for it. As a genuine YouTube authority. Respect my authority. But I did have a lot of fun and I learned a lot putting that camera together just so I could use it for my silly videos. I really don't need anything that fancy. And if you're not using anything that fancy, please don't take it the wrong way. I didn't do it for anybody else other than me because I really enjoy looking at high quality video and listening to high quality audio, as opposed to what you're watching now, which is lo-fi in both directions. I am glad, however, that I got my buddy RJ 602 North. I inspired him to buy a new full frame camera, so yay for RJ. I hope it does very well for you, sir. And as always, if you have camera questions, hit up your old buddy John, leave a comment, send me a message on Instagram. I'm happy to help where I can. It's wet here, dang it. Woo. But how could I not ride on a beautiful 61-degree day? It said 68 earlier, it's getting colder. That's fine, I'm good. I've got my Beyond Riders winter soft shell jacket on, open halfway, let a little air flow through, plenty warm. I love this stuff. And it's not me trying to sell you anything, it's me showing you what I have access to and helping you make a decision on your own gear. Ride wearing whatever gear you are comfortable with. I couldn't care less. It's not my life to live. It's your life to live, and I highly encourage you to do so. But I also encourage people to wear gear. Having gotten lucky on 2 different accidents now where I wasn't seriously injured, I feel very blessed to have not been, well, seriously injured. So I like to share all my new gear with my viewers. Don't know why I'm speaking with a southern drawl all of a sudden, but I am. And I hope that they wear as much gear as they feel comfortable with. Also, I think that the prices on the Beyond Rider stuff is pretty reasonable, and the protection you get is, well, I haven't tested it out, but I'm happy with the comfort so far. Man, I cannot talk today. We are in dire need of the caffeine juice from the bean of the coffee plant, my friend. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get hopped up. I'm gonna get home. My wife is gonna be like, what the hell happened to you on your ride? Well, honey, watch my video in 3 to 4 weeks. Now, you may have noticed I made a left back there, and now I'm on this road. I'm trying to stick to the mostly salt-free roads, so I don't kick a lot of that junk up on the bike and have to rinse it off when I get home, because I really don't have time to, but also to avoid the traction modifier that is anything on the road, like salt. I've slipped on that stuff in the past. No fun. We still have snow on the roads. My goodness. It just will never, ever melt, will it? Look at that. There's a pile of snow right there. I'm gonna say salt, but that would have been wrong. It would have been incorrect. Lying to the viewers. Moving on. Oh, it feels so good to be riding again. This is by far my favorite recording studio, in air quotes. There's nothing that beats this for recording a video. And I know YouTube compression just tears it to shreds, makes everything look blocky. But there's something about being on the bike that allows me to sit here, motor along on my bike, and ramble into a camera and say sometimes funny things. Have you heard anything funny? Boop the like button if you have. Oh, I just love it so much. Absolutely. I miss this. I haven't edited a moto vlog, well, in about 7 weeks. So this is going to be something fresh and exciting for me as opposed to the never-ending camera videos. Speaking of it being riding season again, a lot of people have asked, and no, I do not have any plans for 2026. My PTO is on life support at work, and my wife has already planned family vacations, which unfortunately do not include motorcycles. They include the wife and kids. So yeah, I got that going for me. So I don't know if we're going to see anything new this year or just retreads of old roads, but I will come up with new topics to talk about, as I always do. We will find some hidden locations to take pictures and video, and I'm going to continue having fun taking pictures of all sorts of stuff and posting it, well, here and on Instagram. So look forward to that. Now, if you've been watching the channel the last couple of months, there's been a lot more truck videos, and I really tried for like an hour to find the video where I said, I think we're going to have to do more truck vlogs this winter. It's supposed to be a bad one. But I couldn't. I could not for the life of me find the video. So I want to ask you now, sidewind, have you enjoyed the truck videos? Have you even watched the truck-based vlogs? I'm curious. They haven't published yet, some of them, so I want to know from my most loyal viewers, my hardiest of hardy friends that come in every week, twice a week, and watch my videos. I really want to know what you like, what you don't like, and we can tailor the channel more for that. Speaking of which, it dawned on me that the camera series, while I said earlier it may not have hit with or resonated, that's a better word, resonated for a 50-cent word, with my normal viewers, it may bring in new viewers and it may bring in new ideas. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But I know that we lost some subscribers because of that, and I feel bad, but it harkens back to the basis of this channel. When I started it, I originally just wanted to share my rides with my wife and whoever was silly enough to stop on by the YouTube channel and watch. It made it an easy way to share with my family and friends the rides I was going on. And through the years, it has evolved. And with that, my camera equipment has evolved, but that basis of the channel was those rides and pretty quickly I realized that I have a way. I don't want to say knack, because knack might be the wrong word, but I do have an ability. There we go, words. I have an ability to be able to test things out and show them to other people who might be of a similar mindset. That is as generic and vague as I can put it. But basically, if you like motorcycles and you might have a passing interest in cameras, this is the spot for you. This is a great channel for you to watch, because I'm not a professional and I don't take it too seriously, and I pour over spec sheets, but I don't do it on camera. I just kind of boil it down to, hey, this is what works. Like downshifting. Downshifting works. But all those camera videos were sort of tied into motorcycles in a way, and moto vlogging, because like I said earlier, I'm trying to get a vision that's in my head into the camera that you're watching. And that's difficult, and in my case, pretty expensive to achieve. Don't get me wrong, I still love my DJI Pocket 3. But the gimbal and aiming the camera and a few other things just kind of turned me off of it, and I wanted more options. What's up, buddy? So that's why I got the Canon set up the way I do now, with all the different lenses. So I can pick a shot, go down the road, get the shot that was in my head and is now on, well, I was going to say on film, but that's not right. It's in a digital file. Oh, it's pretty salty up here. Yuck. Nobody needs this much salt in their lives. I'm going to need like a blood pressure medicine when I get home from all this salt. Yuck. Oh yeah. It's like riding a bike. A few miles under my belt and I'm pretty dang comfortable. I do not like the looks of the salt ahead though. I really try hard to be patient, to not ride in the salt, but when it comes time to the end of the month and I haven't ridden, we have to put aside our petty differences with the salt and go put some miles on the bike. Got to keep that streak alive. And I don't know how many months it is now. I want to say March of 21 or March of 22. I'll go back and I'll just put it up here. This is how many months in a row I've ridden, and I have the video footage to prove it. Oh, it does poop. It does poop. It does put a poop-eating grin on my face to go out motorbiking. You know, I was hopped up last time and the motovlog rust was not a thing, but this time it is kicking my butt. And here we are, parked on the side of the road, me and the 24 Road Glide back there. She's hiding in the background, ready to pounce. It's a shark nose, you know. Yeah, sharks pounce, they ambush attack. Right now, we're gonna ambush some photos because we haven't stopped and taken some photos yet. In fact, these, I was gonna say this, but these will be the first photos taken with this camera and this lens of that bike. And I am super, super excited. Oh, and how well did those pictures turn out, huh? Pretty good, right? Yeah, Canon does a great job. Right out of the camera, bing, bang, boom, Bob's your uncle, you're off to the races with great photos and footage. Unfortunately, I know the camera's moving around a little bit more today than it should. I forgot my selfie stick, and I told somebody I would record the setup, like how to get the camera ready for filming and taking pictures, but not today. We don't have time, and I forgot one crucial bit of kit. So we're gonna keep riding, but I did want to stop and mention that the Road Reality merch shop has this hat in stock with the camera logo on the back. You can see it there. It reminds you to flip the hat around backwards when you're taking photos so you can use your electronic viewfinder for those of us lucky enough to have cameras with electronic viewfinders. And we have like knit hats and shirts and sweatshirts and all the Road Reality merch, so go buy the merch. Help me, continue making poor financial decisions. That's enough shilling for myself. Let's ride. I know you don't have smell-o-vision, but I can smell that Chevelle SS. I do believe that is a Chevelle SS, but man, it's running rich. I have seen an absolute plethora of muscle cars out today, and convertibles with their tops down. Pretty cool. Now I'm behind a trash truck and I smell that too. Yuck. And now the second bicyclist is blocking my way, doing 10 under the limit. There you go, get off the road. Oh, come on. Oh boy, that was dangerous. Dangerous. I can go around him in the same lane though. Hello, passing on the left. We're gonna get up to this light and he's gonna catch up and be like, y'all are a bunch of jackasses. And I'm gonna go, yeah, well, I said that at the beginning. I'm just a jackass out on his Harley drinking coffee, having a good time. Having a good time. Yeah, pull out in front of me, sure, that's fine. Plenty of room. This is the first ride of the 2026 season for reals. You know what? I really hope that we're done with this salt and snow and crap. I was gonna curse, but I didn't. I'm better than that. Not that cursing is a bad thing. Oh, not stopping. Use both hands on the handlebars. It benefits not just you, but everybody around you. Anyway, my turn signal wasn't on. Now my turn signal's on. I had to remember how to use the trip odometer, this button over here deal. Maybe you can see it there. I had to remember how to use it. Actually, I hope the Hero 12 is in the right mode. I had to reset the Hero 13 and tell it to be in like wide mode because it was in linear mode from the snow videos. I wanted the footage to look a little better and not so fish-eyed, so I put it in linear mode for that. I remembered this time though to take it out of linear mode and put it into wide mode. Not ultra wide, not super view, not hyper view, coffee view. Coffee. This video is gonna be 20 minutes of me drinking coffee and saying how cool it is to ride a motorbike again. And you know what? You've been here for the whole thing. Give yourself 10 internet points and subscribe if you're not already. What's keeping you? It's free and you get the chuckle at least twice a week. Everybody needs more laughter. World's going to hell in a handbasket around us, and John's out here just going potato, and loving life. And trying to bring that to other people. Is it so hard to bring joy to others instead of beating them down all the time? Stop that nonsense. Anyway. Man, this bike makes me feel good, and this one ride just reaffirmed that it was the right bike for me. Don't get me wrong. I know that there's hundreds of different makes and models out there. Maybe not makes, but definitely makes combined with models. There's a long list, which can make finding the right bike for you a problem. It can make it a very lengthy and expensive process. But if you're into motorcycles, I hope you find a bike that you look at like I look at this Road Glide. Hey, I just turned a meme into a statement in a video. How cool is that? And we're home. As you can see, the Road Glide is safely ensconced in her little shelter there, ready for the next ride. Yeah, she's having a good time there. Speaking of good times, did you have a good time? Put the like button. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite part was. I know we covered a lot of stuff, but I spent about 90 minutes on the bike, a couple of stops, a jump off, and I feel pretty good. So I think my recovery is about done. My back even feels better after this ride than it did when I started. So the Harley shake is real and it works. The Harley shake, the Harley massage, you know what I meant. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, check out this video here and don't forget your 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's getting out for a ride. Bye.